Pokemon. Tom and Jay just go along. After hours at the restaurant, talking about what we want. Sitting here by the beer taps. This is What's the Haps with Munchlax Attacks.
That it is indeed. What's the Haps with Munchlax Attacks? I am joined here today by none other than my good friend Caw, says the J Falcon.
Hello.
My boy Tombo.
Hello.
With special guest Pat Burke.
My name is Pat Burke.
Yeah, no, we've been trying to get Pat Burke since like the first episode. So this is
It's a big get.
it's yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
Monumental.
Big day.
I didn't tell you this, but Rocker canceled on me.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Broke my heart. But, you know, I'm an understanding fella. So, I want to start off with, since we have one of the voice actors from the titular Randomosity, could talk about that real quick and where it's going, where it's heading, and how long it's going to take for any of this to happen is anyone's best guess. So, we've had a few hiccups with Randomosity 3 Infinity. We're having the same issue that we had in Randomosity 2, where the secondary actor, the co-star, that's the word I was struggling to get out, is no longer available for filming. So that's a bunch of hootenanny. But
hootenanny.
Bunch of hootenanny. Now I have a little bit of behind the scenes, a little extra content I want to show you about Randomosity before we really get into the thick of it. This was going to be a spin-off of Randomosity called Randomosity Stories.
It's the dish
Dude,
machine.
I recognize that.
Yeah. I got a whole episode filmed, and then the audio got all messed up. So, for those of you who don't know, the character of Blaine was killed by a gorilla.
Whoa. Where am I?
So at this
Why do I
point,
want to fight a gorilla?
there would be a robot voice telling him that he's a robot clone from the future, sent here to correct a corrupted timeline, and he's gonna get like missions, and hear voices telling him what to do and whatnot. And I don't know why the audio just never got right. So pretty much all we have here is just Blaine just sitting there nodding his head. Yeah. So this
It's like a bobblehead.
Yeah, this
Okay.
was all.
Why do I still want to fight a
Like a
gorilla?
Funko Pop.
Yes, like a Funko Pop bobblehead. Yes.
What is a Funko Pop?
Oh, wow.
That's not a real question.
Oh.
Can we wait until after
Wonder if
this to
they'll
answer that?
I can't talk about my collection of Funko Pops at this point. I can't bring it up.
Not right now.
I have like close to
Washing dishes, having a good old time, doing my thing, doing what?
What? No, Blaine. No, you're not Blaine. Blaine died. What are you? What are you?
I'm a robot clone.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's what they all say. Tell me about the future. What's it like in the future?
I can't tell you anything about you.
Why?
Yes. Oh, no, all I know is what Blaine knows.
Then do something a robot would do.
It's like film
I don't have any robot powers.
Then there's only one way to put your Blaine.
Alright, where is it?
Tell me you're not Blaine!
No, I'm Blaine.
Alright. I see it. I see it in your heart. In your soul. And Blaine Parker.
I know.
Blaine had like
So you're a robot clone from the future?
Yeah.
You can't do any cool robot stuff?
No.
You don't know anything about the future? No?
No, all I know is that.
Alright, I guess. So what, you just hear voices in your head?
Sometimes.
Oh, bro, that's... Oh, that's weird.
Dude, that fish shit didn't go.
Alright, I guess we should get ready, get started. Beep, boop, meep, morp. I get real excited.
Oh, God.
I was gonna say, dude, I don't know why the audio is like that. The question is, were you guys on the clock when you were doing this? I don't know.
Ah!
No, it's okay, so now there's Ghost and Crossroads. This is your job to bust.
It's not okay. Ghost, are you there? Spectre,
Wow.
come out!
They say it
Wow.
like that.
I like the
Mikey, have you seen a ghost?
His face, oh,
So this is a while ago.
Ah!
Blaine's Ghost.
Ah! Ah! You're me! You're me!
Oh,
Blaine,
least
it's
you
the
can tell
real
them apart.
you's
Ghost! I'm a robot clone from the future. I came back here because I was worried about my family. Right. My family. Alright, now that I know my family is taken care of, I can move on.
his big
Blaine's gone. His ghost, that is. His ghost, that is. Oh my god. That was so bad. Yeah, that was a nice little scrap piece of randomosity content.
Yeah,
Yeah, that happened.
I was riveted.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Yep.
so so I filmed like the first 6 minutes of Randomosity 3 Infinity, and then we lost Blaine again, and
You couldn't find him?
yeah, twice now I've lost him. I think the idea is that spoilers. I'm about to just reveal spoilers. Yeah. We got okay. Oh, hold on. All right. So let's jump right into Pokemon Real or Fake.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
We're jumping right ahead.
Jumping
Okay.
right into
After
it.
that riveting opening
That was a
segment.
segment. Yes.
All right. Are
Yeah.
you guys ready?
Robbie
Well, you got to
warned me.
explain this to Patty here.
He did. He
Oh,
explained it
okay.
to me.
but for the first time listeners, they need to know what's going on.
He
That's
warned
true.
me previously that this was going to be an especially difficult Pokemon Real or Fake this week, since
I
we
feel
did
like
so
where my
fucking
brain
well last
is right
time.
now,
That,
just thinking is going to be.
that one's real.
Yeah, that one is.
That
real.
one's real.
Very good, guys. Very good.
All right.
It's a good start. Dude.
All right, you guys. So
Let's talk about
for
the Lakers for a
listeners at
second.
home, the contestants will be shown images of what could or could not be a Pokemon. It is up to them to determine whether or not the Pokemon that they're looking at is real or fake. All right, guys. So you know the rules.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, first
Yes.
Pokemon. This is Palamon.
Halaman.
It is
Can I go first? I'm going to go.
well, you gotta let me explain.
Let me. Oh, well, let
This
me
is
guess.
Palamon.
Let me guess.
It is a grass type Pokemon.
Oh, so you even have a fake backstory for the fake
Yeah,
ones then?
yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
give information when need be.
Last time there was a grass type Pokemon in which we correctly identified as fake.
I'm going fake.
I could give you some bit of information, and it could be false information, like this thing evolves into a cactus with punching gloves.
You lost me at the boxing gloves. I'm saying fake, but I think it's real.
It's a grass fighting type when it evolves, but this is a grass type.
He's acting too confident. It's still fake.
You
I'm
think
going
fake?
fake. I'm going fake.
Are those talons? Or are those roots?
Those are its feet and its hand, but roots or the little veins inside of a leaf.
It does appear to have kind of wacky hands, which leads me to believe that its hands could get increasingly wacky.
Like it's sitting like a cat almost.
Yeah.
That's what I see.
I think
Yeah.
I think it's a real Pokemon.
I'm going to still stick with my guns and say fake. I don't know.
Tommy and I were doing really good.
Yeah, we nailed
I
it
heard
last
you
week,
guys
yeah.
nailed it
We
last
were
week.
perfect
Yeah.
last week. So Tommy and I, our deductive reasoning skills are pretty strong.
Yeah.
So I'm going real.
Okay.
Tommy, Jay, real, Pat,
Yeah.
fake.
Yep. This is interesting.
Yes.
This right here is in fact a Digimon, not a Pokemon.
That's on the board. Point for Pat.
I threw that in there because I remember last week you were talking
sang
about the
Digimon
theme song. Yeah,
but
so
I don't
like,
know anything about Digimon
Okay.
other than the
All
theme
right.
song.
What I say, boys, no hitter tonight. Maybe
Yeah.
for Pat.
Maybe.
Pat.
But
Maybe Pat.
Pat, we must say that Pat has played Pokemon Go. So he has more average, he has more knowledge on Pokemon than the average bear.
Very little, but yeah, I got some.
All right, moving on. Next we have Voltorb, an electric type
Dude,
Pokemon.
I'm going like right off the bat.
Now, in the first episode, Robbie told us that there are poking men that look like the Pokeballs. He said there are several poking men that disguise themselves as Pokeballs.
This could be one of them, or it
Oh,
could
right. It
just
looks
be
like the fucking things.
It looks like the
the little eggs.
critter grenade or whatever it is.
Critter Grenade.
The critter grenade. The catchy balls.
The bobbers.
Yeah,
is
the
what I was
bobbers.
listening
The
to.
bobbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bobbers.
And what's it called?
Voltorb.
Voltorb.
An electric type Pokemons.
I'm getting a lot of attitude from it, and that to me indicates reality.
Reality.
I wouldn't want to work with that guy, but I think he's real.
Yeah, I agree.
That
100% real because I've caught a bunch of them on my Pokemon Go.
No shit.
Yup,
Yes.
this is real. You guys are
Yes.
all on the board,
Alright.
but Pat is in the lead.
Yes.
Yeah, no, this guy, he explodes. He go boom. Nah, he just like blows up. That's why he's so pissed off.
Critter grenade.
Critter Grenade. He is the Critter Grenade. He is the pocket critter, and he grenades.
That's pretty cool. Okay, we're doing okay.
Yeah,
We're okay.
I mean, Pat's still in the lead. You guys aren't going against me anymore. You're going against Pat.
Oh, all of a sudden, look at that. I'm the
yeah.
expert.
Yeah.
I'm in.
This is Armadillo,
Ooh,
Armadillo.
a rock ground type Pokemonster.
Kind of looks like he's in the Mario Brothers family slightly.
A bit.
Like he's like
I can see
Bowser's
that.
like cousin or something
Yeah.
like
You with that spiky tail.
It's like a
Just
third
a-
cousin of Bowser.
Just a relative, or like an evolved Bowser.
Fuck, man. And what's this Armadillo?
Yeah,
The
Definitely
rock ground
looks-
type Pokemon.
I love the name.
Yeah, I'm gonna say fake on that one.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm feeling fake.
I kind of
I'm not as confident this time, but I'm going to go fake.
I'll round it out, man. I also think my first instinct was it's too good.
That's where I was at.
Yes,
No,
I agree.
seriously,
Yeah.
that's
I'm in.
exactly.
It's
I'm
a
like,
it's a little on the nose.
Guys, it's fake.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're getting into it.
I wasn't
We're-
giving
we're
you
shaking
the
off
suspense
that,
building up.
that first home run
Yeah.
out of the.
And also, I mean, Jay and I are
We're
both
veterans at this game.
Yeah.
now.
You're fair.
But I was gonna say after that shift we just worked, it was kind of rough for a while there. I feel like.
Yeah, dude, I cried a little bit
Yeah.
at work tonight.
We got a little. We have like
we ride together, we cry
a little
together.
exhausted,
Oh, yeah.
So,
but we're
that was
coming
your-
out of it.
That
Coming
was
out of it.
your Crossroads sponsored emotional moment.
Oh, we were emotional for a second.
Yeah.
ooh.
All right,
We
so,
almost made love at one point inadvertently.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, why are we talking about
It
Pokemon,
happens.
guys?
Sometimes it happens, you know.
Jay really got up on me at one point.
Wow.
It did happen.
Sometimes it happens.
Can we go back to talking about Pokemon, guys? I'm getting so uncomfortable.
There was a bump.
It really was. It was
It was a moment. All right,
Felt
so
weird.
next, this is Manistee.
Manatee. It's got another pun name.
Water type mono Pokemons.
Looks a lot more like a seal than a manatee.
Well, it's the middle stage evolution of a 3-stage Pokemon.
Oh.
Oh. So
Kind of
is,
looks like a dog.
so is this what the squeal turns into?
Ooh, he's got information.
Yeah, a little bit, right? Isn't that what?
No, you're thinking of Seal. That's a different
Yeah.
water type Pokemon.
Oh, so it's not even that one.
Oh, so there's one that's just called seal?
Yeah.
Because I was
Yeah.
going to say that just
I could've
looks
put
like
that
a
in
fucking
there.
seal.
That was close.
Which
I could've
leads me
put
to, I didn't think that there were poking men that were just
Yeah.
an animal. I thought
Well,
they were
that
like
is
all
that
wacky.
is like one. There aren't that many examples, but yeah, there are Pokemon that are literally just animals with powers.
I mean,
like,
if there's
Seal
a
is like the
goddamn-
most. Seal is the most extreme example.
Yeah. There's a
But
key
seal
ring,
is
for
not-
Christ's sake.
That's not Seal related. That's a different Pokemon.
I think.
So then I personally first will go. I'm going to guess fake because they wouldn't have something so close that's not in the same lineage.
See,
That's what I'm going to say.
I don't know. I don't know anything, but I was
Hey,
also
I'm
thinking
gonna-
fake because why would they have just two that are just like that's just a
Yeah.
fucking seal?
Yeah, right.
I just want to say real quick, Pat, they have a new feature in the Pokemon games that are called regional variants. Not only are they the same Pokemon that look different, they also have like I don't remember the name, but they just added on this gen where it's just Pokemon that look like the same Pokemon but are completely different.
Well, now I'm going to still stick with fake even more because you're trying to convince me to switch my answer.
Yeah, he's trying to throw you off, yeah.
throw it off.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fake
Are
shit.
you upset about our accusation,
Yes.
Robbie? You seemed a little
Okay, maybe
angry
we're all
there.
wrong, but we're all saying fake.
I'm still saying fake
If
again. Yeah.
everybody jumped off a bridge, I'm going too. It sounds like
Guys,
you.
it's fake.
Yeah!
Yeah, but you got Pat's in the lead with
them all
4.
right.
That's so far, yeah.
Pat's in the lead with 4.
That would be something to be said. Like your first time.
Yeah, he's about to come in here and knock
You
it
know
out of
what?
the
If
park.
I
I
do,
said there was no hitters. There might be a no hitter.
I'll tell you
for
what's
that,
going to
yeah.
happen.
But
If
that's-
it happens, I'm going to drop the mic and I'm going to leave. I'm going to jump in my car and go home. That's what's going to
that.
It's not
happen.
really
All right,
fair.
well, let's
That's
find
I
out.
can't do
gonna
that. I
happen.
can't do that.
Thatcherisu. It is
Ooh.
an electric type of Pokemon.
I know.
First gut instinct. I'm saying real on this guy.
I kind of feel the same way, but that is sometimes a trap.
I'm going real.
I mean,
he's
like,
so
just
adorable.
thinking
It is
about
And
it.
it
adorable.
could
it
be
just-
Pikachu's cousin or
That-
something.
right.
It does look
Oh
like
yeah, but you don't
Pikachu.
got
Yeah, so-
Pokemon that look like
But
other Pokemon.
It's different
Oh,
colors,
yeah.
though.
No.
Yeah, but
No.
it's not seal to seal.
Like the facial features.
Yeah.
Everything about
This
that's
is like
screaming real to me.
the drawing,
Yeah.
yeah. Whoever draws the Pokemon.
It's real.
Yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Guess yet.
He gave me the point.
He
He gave me the point. He gave me the point.
I'm just so frustrated because you said, "Oh, I was gonna go real." You know what? Next episode, we are doing 10.
So that was it, right?
10
That was
Pokemon.
it.
Yeah, that's it.
Was that it?
Pat got it all.
Hey, all right.
Pat
Good
got
night,
it all.
everybody. Good night. Good
Don't
night.
leave
Pat Burke's no hitter right off the bat.
right
is-
off the
Game
bat.
number 1.
That's dirty right there.
But I also wasn't sure if Pat was going to be here or not. You know, because I've been burnt before.
Well, we've gotten like
Oh,
that.
are we gonna
you
bring
know,
this up?
you know,
Next week we're doing 10 Pokemons.
Patty did
Yeah,
great,
Is Pat going to be here 2 weeks in a row? Probably odds not.
but Tommy and I were still at 80%. That's good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
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 All right.
I mean, a no hitter to 80%. I mean, you can't hit a home run every time.
I mean,
All right.
compared to I don't remember how we did the first time we played, but we're getting a lot better. I
Oh,
think.
the
were-
first time
you were only
figured
one
because
behind.
I
Yeah,
said how
yeah.
many were real and how many were fake.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I made
they did
sure
very
to have 3 fake mons instead of normally there are 2 fake mons.
Oh, don't go telling us that kind of information.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, normally within the episodes we have, it's not going to continue to be that. It's not. That's not the norm anymore.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on.
Fun.
Moving
Dude,
on.
we slayed.
that was.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was getting frustrated.
I
He was.
noticed.
He was-
It was
yes,
quite clear.
But
yeah.
it helped us out. It was a tell.
Oh, so I lost that one. All right. So the next subject is we're going to talk about movies. We're going to talk about not so much one specific movie, but just like a blanket term, the biopic movies. the biopic genre.
I haven't seen a lot of biopics.
So
What is that?
So it's instead of a
like
movie,
a biography.
Yeah.
and not even
Lincoln and stuff like that.
Yeah,
at
Lincoln is a
this point-
biopic.
At this
There
point,
you
the
go.
biopics aren't even so much about people anymore as they are
Pokemon.
brands.
Biopic. That's
What?
what I've always.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're coming out with a movie about the flaming hot Cheeto.
That's so fucking stupid.
They came out with a movie about Nike, the BlackBerry.
I'm gonna go with fake.
We're done with that. We're
I
done with that.
wish.
We're done with that.
That's right.
I wish.
No, they're making a movie about an urban legend about the creation of the flaming hot Cheeto.
Ah.
So the urban legend is that a janitor who worked in the factory came up with the idea and took it up, but that's all a lie. That never happened. And now they're making a fucking movie about it.
Okay.
I feel like people on the internet recently, it was fashionable to talk about flaming hot Cheetos for one reason or another. You know how fads come and go extremely rapidly on the internet? And now I figure Cheetos is like, let's cash in on that.
The thing is
Because
that
all these stupid fucking people, offense intended, if any of you
Offense
listening
intended.
are planning on seeing this movie, will
maybe
go.
we're planning on seeing it ironically
That's just as bad.
because you're
I
paying for the
wonder-
typical.
Do you think Tom
Ticket.
Hanks is going to be in there, Tom?
Yeah, that would be nice. If
Yeah,
it
dude,
starred
I hope-
Tom Hanks,
I
it
hope
would be
Tom
a
Hanks is in
feel-good
it,
movie.
and I hope it ruins his career.
It would be a feel-good movie of the year if it was Tom Hanks.
All I got to say is if they're going to make a movie, they need to have the cheetah cat as the narrator.
That's that's what I was thinking about. I'm like, if they're gonna have the flaming hot Cheetos, you gotta incorporate a CGI cheetah.
I'm sure they
Cheeto,
thought
Cheeto.
of that.
No, they didn't, because what they're thinking of, let's make a movie about a story inspired by true events on it, and then just it's not even real.
Oh, I
it's
see
not
what
even
you're-
true.
I
It needs
see
to
what
be
you're
like
saying.
Roger Rabbit.
Maybe Chester
That's a great
Cheetah.
movie.
Chester Cheetah could be like the CEO of the company.
No,
That would be pretty good.
No, that wouldn't work. I'm just saying, like,
Why
he needs
not?
to
Why
tell
would
the
that not work?
No, he needs to tell the story.
It should
He
be
needs
a
to be the
real
narrator.
cheetah,
Yeah.
like a
Like,
live
he's the one who
cheetah,
breaks the fourth wall.
and it just like catches things and kills them.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
fair.
just like, and it's got like cheese under its nose, like Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, like Cocaine Bear.
That's fair. That's fair.
See, I love
It's
movies,
just like
but
Cocaine Bear.
this is insulting as a movie fan.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That is the fad that's going on right now. We have movies about like brands and shit. They're just motion picture length commercials, like the Transformer movies. But those have like air quotes a plot, whereas these are just like telling the stories of like, how did the person who invented the Nike make the Nike, or what about BlackBerry?
Yeah.
Or you know what? I'm super curious how they made that game Tetris. You know, I'm just super curious about the creation of Tetris.
I like the song.
Like the Russian little, like
Yeah, I think it's like an old Russian folktale or something that they just like sped up or some shit. I think.
Yeah,
I'm not
no,
really-
it is. It
folk
is.
folk song. I mean,
Folk song.
And what it just feels like to me is just like capitalism and consumerism invading like the movie
yeah.
zeitgeist, I guess. And it's just
Well,
like,
that's been going on for a long time, even just with like product placement. Like you watch
Yeah.
any goddamn Adam Sandler movie, and it's like half of it is like
Chevy did great in Auto, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Spoiler alert.
spoiler alert.
Even dissing the Fords too. They did it
and
all.
the
in that.
Toyota.
Yeah, and the Toyota.
Cars.
Yes.
Tom Hanks.
That's it.
But no,
Tom
like there's
Hanks.
there's product placement, and then there's making a movie length commercial, and there's a fine line.
Yeah.
Like you have the Transformers movies, which are literally motion picture length movies because they're selling toys.
Yeah,
they're
and that's
selling
even
cars.
back when like the TV show, whatever the cartoon was on. That was that was just like to get kids
Did
to
you-
buy these toys.
Yeah, all those old cartoons, G.I. Joe.
Not
Yeah.
to go back, but did you just say motion picture length movie?
He did. He misspoke.
Yes, you
I
did
said-
say that.
I'm sure.
You
What
did.
did I even say?
Yeah, I
I
don't
said
know.
motion picture length
Motion
movie.
picture length movie. You meant to say commercial. I understood the point. I think we all did.
I just
Yeah.
like calling
We
it
can
out.
forgive you
It's all
for a
good.
misspeak.
I
I still
lost where I was
forgive you.
going. I
Yeah.
forgot what I was saying, but thanks, Pat.
So, yeah, no
Glad
problem.
we pointed out my
It's what I'm
my
here for.
foibles.
That's what I'm here
Unrelated.
for.
Here.
Or at least in terms of motion picture length movies.
That's true.
Yeah,
Motion
Sunday night
picture
after
length.
work, I did a little double feature of movies where Sam Neill goes insane.
Oh,
So I watched. I don't know if anybody can guess what I would have watched.
Zardon.
No, I did not watch that, but I don't know if Sam Neill goes insane in that. Never heard of it.
Who's Sam Neill?
You've never heard of Zardon?
I
From the first Jurassic
Yeah, he was in
Park?
Jurassic Park. He played the like archaeologist guy or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
the guy? Like the main guy?
Yeah.
Like the guy? Okay.
Have none of you guys heard about
Not the
Zardon?
old guy.
No, it sounds familiar. No.
Do you know about Zardon?
There was the one, the horror movie he was in. I remember him going crazy.
He was in. So I watched the Event Horizon,
Mm-hmm.
which is a fantastically stupid movie, because I realized afterwards, like, why do I like this movie
Event
rocks, but
Horizon,
it also
that's
sucks.
the one with the oil spill, right?
No,
No.
that was the Deepwater Horizon. Was an actual
Yeah,
real
Event Horizon,
life.
they were on a spaceship.
It's a spaceship
Oh,
thing.
I was thinking Deepwater.
All right,
Horizon.
But the spaceship
Yeah.
has gone through a wormhole into this like hell dimension, and then
Hell
they have what's called a blood orgy, and Sam Neill goes insane. But then after that I watched In the Mouth of Madness.
Yes, I do remember that one. That's the one I was thinking of.
Two
Banger.
Sam Neill going insane movies.
Sam Neill.
That was my Sunday
Are
night.
there any more Sam Neill going insane?
I'm not sure. I could only
There
think of those
might be.
two,
He goes
but
insane a lot.
Yeah.
That's all right.
All right, but
He's no Tom Hanks, though.
Maybe Gary Busey is in the Cheetos movie.
oh, I love Gary Busey.
Gary
Gary Busey.
Busey's-
is
I wrote a song called
Yeah.
Gary Busey.
national treasure.
And he's going to play it for us right now. Here's your guitar.
I don't remember how it goes. It was just actors' names, and it was like a major key. But then when I would say Gary Busey, it would be like a C, like sharp minor seventh, like a really weird, off-putting sounding chord, and it was like. Yul Brynner, Lee Van Cleef, Yul Brynner, Gary Busey,
Oh.
Rock Hudson, Polo Young, Rock Hudson, Gary Busey,
Oh.
Tom Cruise, Emilio Estevez, Tom Cruise, Gary Busey. That was the whole song.
It goes back to Gary
Dude.
Busey.
Yeah, it was a great song.
That's a banger.
Slight,
Yeah.
man.
It's a
That's
banger.
a Grammy-worthy.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So back to biopics real quick. Tom,
Yes,
I sent you a message.
you did.
earlier.
Yes,
You
I
were
saw
running
it,
late.
and I did not read it.
So I had
It's lengthy.
It's not that lengthy as you think it is. It just looks lengthy. So I had ChatGPT. I had AI write a story about a movie about the creation of the aglet.
Is the aglet the little thing on the end of the shoelace, or is it the hole that the shoelace goes through?
The aglet is a little plastic piece at the end of a shoelace.
Yeah.
because the eyelet is the hole.
Right, eyelet, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and surprisingly enough, it named
Aglet.
the character. It named the main character in this this movie, Tommy,
Oh, interesting.
voiced by.
When I was in elementary school, this kid had me convinced that his uncle invented the aglet,
Wow.
and that his uncle was Michael Jordan. And I
Wait,
believed him.
Michael Jordan
You believe
invented
him?
the
I
aglet.
believed him temporarily. I was a gullible child.
I think we all were.
Yeah.
All right, but here is
Careful.
the aglet of innovators,
The aglet innovators.
as voiced by Tom.
I'm just going
There
to
we
read this
go.
whole thing.
I mean, we can save it for another time. We could have Pat Burke read it. Pat
Yeah.
Burke's read.
That's
Good.
a lot, though. That's a lot.
It's pretty long.
Yeah.
Is it long?
It's asking a
Yeah.
lot. You're
All right.
asking a
I'm
lot.
asking a lot. Maybe next time.
I mean, I'll skim it and give an overview.
Give them something. Give them a taste.
Young Tommy, I'm 10 years old. I'm sitting on a porch in a picturesque small town, creating a makeshift shoe rack for some reason. It shows me the meticulous little boy tying a knot on my sneakers, and I say, I wish tying shoelaces was easier. And then a few years later, I'm 17, and I'm a brilliant engineering student. I work at a shoe store. I study shoelace ties, which leads me to the aglet. And I say, what if we could make shoelace ties simpler with this small metal tube? And I set out on a mission to perfect the design, without compromising durability. Science teacher girlfriend Ashley, that's cool. I would love to have
My
a science
girlfriend's
teacher
named
girlfriend.
Ashley, but she's not a science teacher.
I bet you that girl with the fanny pack.
That fanny pack was probably a science teacher.
Her name was
right?
Ashley.
Was it? But she's not my girlfriend.
I don't know.
Wait, this
Yeah.
character doesn't have a fanny
Dude,
pack.
she's coming back.
Wait, it says the trio works together.
We,
Oh no, it's Oh, me.
Because
My
you're skinny.
science-
This is why.
It's me, my science teacher, and my girlfriend, Ashley. My girlfriend, Ashley, is not a science teacher.
Does she end up with the science teacher? Spoiler
Sure,
alert.
I
Spoiler alert.
I feel like we should
Yes.
just read it.
So we work really hard. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do the skinny. We meet with the head of a major shoe company, George, who is 50 years old. It tells us he's intrigued by the idea. He offers Tommy and the team a chance to introduce their invention. We're immensely excited. Newfound success, added pressure, being able to supply the aglets to a vast and demanding market. We work tirelessly. The aglet becomes a game changer in the fashion industry, revolutionizing shoelace tying.
Does it really?
Yeah. Tommy and the team get worldwide recognition and acclaim. We become the talk of the fashion world as we continue to develop newer, more effective designs to bring our passion for innovation to the masses. In the closing scene, I look at my younger self as he tied his laces on the porch, being reminded of how all this started. He grins broadly, proud of their achievements.
End credits.
So
That was the movie. That was the movie.
he made aglets and a time machine apparently because he went back and watched himself.
That
as a
last
younger-
thing is a
Yeah.
little confusing. I
Wow,
look at my
that
younger
is awesome.
self.
It
Yeah,
was more
that's
like
odd.
figuratively,
Yeah.
like metaphorically. Like he's like, this is it. We made it.
Oh.
And this
I guess
is,
you could cut to like my imagination.
Like
And
the cloud above your head.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Remember when I was a kid trying to tie my shoes?
All right, which leads us to the next subject.
I do remember being a kid trying to tie my shoes. I remember the very first moment I successfully tied a shoe. Do you?
Oh, yeah. I remember I was in the elementary school library.
I was sitting out on the porch.
I honestly do not. I didn't pick out that memory. I don't have
I
it.
was like,
Interesting.
oh, so that's how you do it. That's what.
What about you,
funny
Jay?
ears.
Do you remember tying your shoe for the first time?
No.
No.
I mean, I can do it.
I can do it too.
Yes.
I can probably show you how I did
I
it.
can loop it and swoop it, you know?
People
Yeah.
have told me that I tie my shoes in a very strange way.
Really?
How do you do it?
I would show you, but I had to cut these shoelaces off because they went
Can
bad
you
and
mime
broke.
it?
Not the
Not
rabbit
really.
goes down the hole and
Well,
around the
I-
tree.
around
and-
a tree.
I do
Yeah.
some.
Up with
Maybe
the
I
I
do
mean,
that.
you
I don't
can
know.
do it with my
Because
cord,
I
which
can't.
Jay's been
I
messing
can't
with.
because I remember everybody was trying to teach me.
Oh.
My
Break my
sister
cord.
told me one method, my brother told me another method, and then I just took an old shoe out of the closet and I sat out on the porch and I just like fucked around with it until I ended up with a knot. And I think I just kept tying it that way, but it is like a weird way that other people don't tie their shoes in. I think.
I mean, I'm just a big fan of clogs.
I'm actually a big fan of Velcro. That's what I get.
There you
go.
Velcro.
How do you guys tie your shoes?
Yes.
Find out in the
Let
comments.
us know
Comment
down below in the comments. How do you tie your shoes?
Yeah.
If you do it in a
There you
weird
go.
way, let us know.
Yeah.
We can
miss
talk
having-
smack.
I miss having Velcro shoes.
Yes, and take pictures of your aglets and show us. in the
Yeah, we
comments,
want to
too.
see
We
your
wanna-
aglets.
We
Yeah.
want to see your aglets.
Show us your
Yes.
aglets.
Dude,
Show us your aglets.
Lakers are coming back here,
Send
boys.
a tweet to @therealRobWeber,
I wish I cared about basketball.
and then
I don't really, but
send us your aglets, and then we'll hold a contest.
Send
and the
us
best
your
aglets,
aglets.
the best ags gets
oh,
a
drink token.
drink token at the
Wow.
Crossroads Bar
Yeah,
and
you
Grill.
gotta come
There
to
you
South
go.
Lansing,
Now
New
there's
York.
incentive.
For the 9 of you that are listening right now.
I don't know. If
Come
there
on
are.
out.
I don't know if there are 9.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
I think there's like it's
I want
probably.
Robbie to feel good. I said 9.
Yeah, I
Come
want
on.
Robbie to feel good. As well.
All right, guys, we're moving on to our next subject, which is
Ted Lasso?
not yet.
I bet it's gonna be guest talk time.
It is guest talk time.
Yeah.
So Tommy and I can go out for a smoke.
Oh, okay. I'm
So-
on board with that.
So,
So
Patty-
what?
But
we're
I'll be
just
So
quick
at this
with-
point,
it's
so
just
guest
me and
talk
Jake
time.
Gonna talk?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
we're
you
going to
guys
comment
can-
on the Lakers game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can talk about whatever
Yeah,
you
do a
want.
play-by-play.
You can't talk smack
No,
about
because
anyone
you'll hear it. You'll hear
who
it.
would hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I
true.
don't like that. I don't like you listening after.
All right, I don't want to be outside for long because it's chilly out
Yeah.
there, and little
Yeah.
Tommy refuses to be uncomfortable.
There you
We
go.
got a coat over here.
We'll talk about Tom Hanks while you guys are gone.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about
It's
Otto.
a perfect time.
Freaking fucking annoying he is.
Everybody loves me.
Ah.
I thought it was good. It was touching.
I thought A Man Called Otto was a beautiful movie, to be honest.
It was nice.
Yes,
It was nice.
it did. I will admit, I'm a man. I'm a manly man, but it brought a tear to my eye watching it at the end.
I
was
get
a
that.
little misty-eyed.
I'm a Pisces, man. I cried
Yeah.
everything. So
Yeah.
it was like, about halfway through.
Oh,
Game over for me.
It was
Game
good. It was
over.
beautiful.
Game over.
Showed the younger Otto meeting his wife, and it was a beautiful story. It was nice.
It was nice.
Yeah.
He was like, I can't say anything.
No, we don't. Spoiler alert. We don't want to ruin it, but yeah, there's a lot.
But I'm telling you what. Do yourself a favor. Tom Hanks, he never disappoints.
We're giving a free plug right now because it is on Netflix. Just watch A Man Called Otto. It was pretty good.
Oh, the Conor McGregor thing comes out today.
What's that? What's the Conor McGregor thing?
McGregor Forever.
Oh, I didn't know
It's
about
like
that.
about his rise to like wherever he is now. Like
Wow.
from, just training and
Yeah,
whatever to his life as we know it.
His whiskey?
I don't know if they talk about that. I
No,
just saw the
I don't know.
preview.
No, I don't know. I haven't heard about that one. I missed it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it was a little rough tonight. Like dinner service. Sometimes
Yeah.
they win, sometimes you lose.
But you guys still survive. That's all that matters. You guys are in the fight, and you survive. It was a close one, but you survived.
Dude, it was coming off the rails.
Yeah.
It was coming off the rails sometimes.
It sounds like it was. The little bits I heard.
Well, it's always like the perfect storm moments
Yep.
where everything's going smooth, and then you just kind of like get a big ticket, and then you get like another big ticket. And I'll tell you what, sometimes that's enough to just derail the train.
Yeah.
And Tommy's great, man. Our vibe is really awesome.
No, it seems it. He seems like you got a good vibe going.
But like even still, it's like, oh man, just give me like 30 seconds. It's like find my bearing, catch my breath.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Dude, these Lakers, they're down by 3 now. They were
Yeah.
down by 15 a minute ago.
No, I know. They're coming right back.
And there's still like 2 minutes left in the game, 3 minutes in the game, right?
There's
3:06.
3:05. 3:05 right now. You never know. They're coming right back.
Oh.
I
Dude,
don't
you know what I started watching last night on Netflix?
What's that?
That show Beef.
Oh, yeah, I was going to watch that.
It's
I haven't
good.
watched it yet.
It's got Ali Wong in there.
No, I know.
And
what you
then
mean.
I can't remember.
It's got the guy from The Walking Dead on there, too.
Was that him?
Stephen.
Was that the guy who died under
Yes.
the dumpster
No.
in The Walking Dead?
He
Who
didn't
was
die
that
under
guy?
the dumpster. He got his head bashed in by Negan.
Oh, well, that's upsetting.
Yeah.
That guy's a good actor, though.
He was good, but yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if you've seen it or saw the preview. I don't know.
No, I saw the previews, and it looks good. I just haven't got to it yet.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm like 4 episodes in.
Stephen Yoon, I think his name is.
I think
Yoon.
David Cho is in there.
Yeah.
He's pretty wild.
But no. Yeah, he got his head beat in by Negan with the baseball bat.
With the barbed wire.
The
on
barbed
it?
wire Lucille got him.
That's dark.
Yeah, it was dark.
I've never watched that show.
No, I watched the whole thing.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was very good. I liked it.
Is it the best show ever?
I wouldn't go that far. I don't know what the best show ever would be.
Because people are like,
But it was good.
I always hear that, and then I always hear, what's the one? Breaking Bad.
Everyone says Breaking Bad, but I can
it's
honestly
so good.
admit right now I've never watched an episode.
You should
of it.
Oh, it's really good.
But I've heard it is.
But the problem is, I feel like we were talking about this, like maybe on the podcast or not.
It's
But
kind
it's
of
like
slow.
there's
Yeah.
so much to go through.
Yeah.
So like starting it now, because like I started watching it when it was on TV, so it was easy.
I'm pretty sure that somewhere online there's like a short movie version of Breaking
Yeah,
Bad.
there is, but it's
That
not.
skips
That's
through
not
all
worth
the
watching it because it's
pedantic bullshit.
Gotta watch
yeah,
it,
but
yeah.
it's slow for a reason. Like I love like a slow burn. You know what I mean?
It's worth it.
Didn't you say your parents were like having like deep conversations about Walter White being like a good guy? But
Yeah,
at the
well,
same
it's like,
time, he's like obviously
because the
not a
whole
good
point
guy.
is the main character. He goes from being the protagonist to the antagonist, like
Yeah.
slowly over like years.
And it's
And
like
so,
that
like-
trope of you like you want to root for the bad guy.
Yeah, and it makes you like, where do you draw the line between like, there's like certain things he does where I don't know. He did something where at that point my mom was like, I hate that guy now, and my dad was like still rooting for him, you know. And then
Jesse's girlfriend.
Now they're like
Little Brock.
that was the scene.
like sleeping in different bedrooms and stuff.
No, not to
over
that
a
point,
TV
but
show.
they were definitely having heated discussions.
Well, the other show that was like that was Sons of Anarchy. Like, you can't root on Jax through the whole thing because
I've never watched
That I
Sons
know,
of
yeah, I
Anarchy.
know.
you
It's
have
been
to
on
watch
my
it. But
list
again, he's like
for
the,
years. For years.
yeah,
I've been meaning to watch
anti-hero because
Yeah.
you don't know, you know, you're rooting him on at first, thinking you're rooting on, you know, someone that's a good guy, and then he's not.
I thought that
he's not
show
a good
was
guy.
amazing for like the first 4 seasons, Sons of Anarchy, and then it just it like went off on too many tangents. So to
They
speak.
did, but
It was
I
You
like-
know
loved it.
why?
I
You
still
want to know
love
why I haven't watched Sons of Anarchy? Because it's not a fucking cartoon.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
true.
Robbie only watches cartoons.
Robbie only watches cartoons.
What about The Wire?
The Wire.
I
I've never
heard
watched
that.
The Wire.
Isn't that one of the cops in the Baltimore area?
Yeah.
And it was like created by a dude who was a detective in Baltimore in like the 80s and co-created by a guy who worked at the newspaper in Baltimore at the same time.
That's sick.
And a lot of the people in the show were like people that a lot of them were like actual gangsters in Baltimore at the time, and some of them were like people that like the creator of the show had busted and like sent to prison for a long time, and then when they got out, they were on the show.
That's crazy.
It's an amazingly good show. I think maybe one of the best television, maybe the best television show ever made.
I don't know where I would go with the best television.
The
ever
Commish.
made. The Commish was good. I'll give you that. But nah, I don't know if I do
I have
that.
to say that at a certain point,
Pokemon.
Ted Lasso.
Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was a perfect TV show. One of the best. At a certain point in time, Game of Thrones was on top of the fucking world.
It
Maybe like
was.
first 4 seasons.
I watched the first season. I was living in a camper at the time. I watched the first season and then I couldn't get into the second. I remember there was a moment, I think it was in the first season, where there's just this like very obvious plot exposition going on where this dude is just explaining what's going on while these 2 chicks are just banging each other like graphically for no reason, and I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
And that's why it was the best, because of the graphic sexual content and the violence.
I was just gonna say that's why Rob
Yeah.
loves it.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's why it's the best.
And it
movie
wasn't
show
even a
ever.
cartoon. It wasn't even a
It
cartoon.
was just so extraneous. It was completely unnecessary.
The only way it would be better is if it was a cartoon.
Mhm.
That's how.
If it was a cartoon,
If you
it would
made
be
it a
perfect.
cartoon,
yeah.
Robbie would be. Yeah, it was.
Winter
perfection.
is coming.
With that graphic cartoon sex,
Yeah, that's right.
which is a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. We're not talking about cartoon sex.
We don't need to talk about cartoon sex.
I feel like that is
Jay's
the.
getting real up in arms about this Lakers game
Oh,
right now.
it's like he's on the team.
What's the
I'm
score?
excited
What's the
already.
score? Do we have money on
It's
this
close.
game?
It's close.
No, they're up by 4. The Nuggets are.
The Nuggets, the Alaska Nuggets,
The heady nuggets.
Oh, with a dagger.
the Daggers.
26 seconds left.
They're going to
I
talk
feel
about
like we
that
can-
forever.
We can hang on for a second.
I suppose.
All they gotta do is shoot a couple
This
3-pointers.
is going to take 10 minutes. There's
Yeah.
26 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah,
This is gonna
26
take, like,
seconds in NBA talk is like 10 minutes.
All right, so we can talk about
Pat's shirt, that sick deep purple shirt Pat's rocking right
Yeah,
now.
It
we
is
could
cool.
wear a
This
deep
is-
purple
deep
From
purple.
when I
He's
saw
wearing
them.
a shirt.
Oh,
This is really
nice.
in
nice.
2004
Cool.
2000 vintage.
down at
vintage
2004.
2004.
Yes,
They don't
were.
do concerts at Weedsport anymore, do they?
No, someone died at the K-Rockathon. The last one they had there fell off the bleachers, off the back of the bleachers. So
Jesus Christ.
they stopped
So
doing
they,
concerts.
they can't fix the bleachers. They got to just stop doing concerts.
It was getting out of control.
You know who's
Was it?
playing in Canandaigua this summer? Tears for Fear.
Oh, yeah, they're doing like a farewell tour, I think, right?
I would
think
love
it's
to
their
see
last
them.
tour.
I only know one song, but I would.
Shout.
They came out with a new album
know
recently,
more than
yeah.
one
Oh,
song.
I guess I do.
Robbie. Come on.
I guess I do know more. I know
Everybody
Shout
wants
and
to, everybody wants to
Somebody
rule the world.
world.
yeah,
Yeah,
those
that
are
was
the
a
only
big
two that I can.
Head over heels.
Yes.
No.
Sowing the seeds of love.
Yeah,
How's that one go?
sowing the seeds of love.
There
Oh,
it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Seeds of love.
Yeah.
That's such a different song than Shout.
Birds and
Shout.
bees.
Yes.
Shout.
Yeah.
Let it all out.
That whole album, Songs from the Big Chair,
These are
that's a
the
great album.
things
It
I
is a
can
great
do
album.
without.
Come on.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
we're gonna get
you.
copyright struck.
Yeah.
And now, wait a minute. There is one song that you're missing, Robbie, that I know for sure you know, is a song from Donnie Darko that was a cover of one of their songs. I'll give you that.
Yes,
I
it
don't
was
know.
a cover.
I don't know.
Yes.
It's been so long since I've seen Donnie Darko. That is such an obscure movie.
It is.
Find it kind of
That is a Tears for Fears song.
That was Tears for Fears singing that?
Original. No, original. That's a cover.
Yeah, and then who?
Yeah.
Somebody, I forget the name of the dude that did the other cover that everybody
Yeah,
does.
there was a couple. But
Yeah.
I can't wait to come back and listen to this and hear what you guys talked about.
Mad
You guys
World.
talked about
Mad
it.
World.
Mad World. That's the
It's
name
a
of the song.
very, very.
It's
It's
a
a
I'm gonna get
sad
copyright
song.
struck
It's a
over
very
it.
It's
sad
very-
The
song.
way
It's
that you're
depressing.
singing
Yeah.
it is like it's kind of
I
bringing
find
you
it
down.
kind
Yeah.
of funny. I find it kind
Yeah,
of
see, now
sad.
it's
You gotta
not-
sing it all happy.
Now it's not depressing
Dreams
anymore.
of rich and
That's
dying
right.
are the best I ever had.
Yeah,
I just try
yeah.
to tell you because I find it hard
Yeah.
to take.
Yeah.
And people
Yeah.
because it's a very, very.
That's a whole-
Everybody now.
That's a whole
Mad
spin.
World.
You've added a whole spin to it.
No, we're not gonna get copyright struck here. That's a whole original cover right
That's
there.
right.
All right. Ted Lasso. Let me
Oh,
tell you.
Yes.
Ted Lasso,
man.
the mustache man himself.
How much can people who have never seen Ted Lasso talk about Ted Lasso, honestly?
I get excited that Robbie's excited.
I share
All right,
that
so
feeling.
a fun little tidbit that I just learned about Ted Lasso is that Jason Sudeikis actually had to change the character of Ted Lasso around because of Donald Trump. Because
Why
he
is
was
that?
seeming too similar to Donald Trump.
Really? I
like-
thought this was like a happy, feel-good show.
Exactly. Originally, Ted Lasso was supposed to be like a grumpy, begrudgingly, like anti-change sort of guy. He's a man from America, from the South.
So just
coming
like
into
a
London,
disgusting, racist, rapist, giant pile of shit.
Wow.
I wouldn't say that far. Donald Trump, yeah, but not Ted Lasso. No, he was supposed to be coming to London. He was a football coach, coaching soccer.
Yeah. Would you say
That he knew nothing about. Oh, I swear to God, Tom.
that he's hired to coach an English soccer team with the secret intention that his inexperience will lead it to failure, but whose folksy, optimistic leadership proves unexpectedly successful?
Yeah, no.
You would say that?
Yeah, I would say that. I think Wikipedia might say that.
Is that ChatGPT generated right there?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Did he invent the aglet?
So originally, Ted Lasso's boss,
Robbie, would you say that there's nothing groundbreaking about the way Ted Lasso's story beats play out, but the show, a mix of workplace antics, sentimental sports, inspo, and soapy romance, is undeniably winning? Would you say that?
I would say it's groundbreaking.
He would go one further.
Yeah, no, because like it's not about the inspirational sports shit because it goes on further than that. Like in the latest, in like the latest season or last season, Ted Lasso deals with like really bad anxiety, panic attacks, and whatnot, and it's a lot of it talks about mental health, and then like in the latest episode, spoiler alert, one of the football players who is. He's gay, and one of his teammates finds out because he looked at his phone, and he's just like all uncomfortable about it. And then someone in the stands yelling at them, and he calls them, "You're playing like the F word and not fuck."
Yes.
And then he goes out and just starts getting into a fucking fight with him.
Well, that's interesting because it says here, Benjamin Lee of The Guardian said that some of its humor was rooted in questionable and uneasy stereotypes. Would you agree with Benjamin Lee of The Guardian in that regard, Robbie?
I think Ted Lasso is a great show.
I know
and
you
I
do.
don't know this Brandon Lee Mulligan guy. I don't know who this is.
I think so. A lot of these
Benjamin Lee.
Benjamin Lee.
Get
Yes,
the
from
poor
The
guy's
Guardian.
name right.
I think
He's
a
from The
lot-
Guardian.
I don't know Benji Lee.
A lot of these more negative reviews were from earlier in the series, I think.
Yeah, so at this point, it's gotten much better.
Yeah, Carolyn Framke of Variety said that above all odds, Ted Lasso chipped away at my skepticism until there was none left, just like the character himself does to everyone he meets. So there you go.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Those are kind words.
Those are kind words.
Pat, I got a question for you, bud.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask Pat something.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm here for it.
How was your day?
My day was great.
How did you do in poker tonight?
Great.
You did great in poker. That's good.
No, I did not do great.
Oh,
but it's
man.
okay. I did middle of the
No,
pack.
it feels like
Middle
you're
of
trying
the
to
pack.
hurt me because I got so excited and uplifted.
Middle of the
And then
pack.
you crashed it. You crashed my happy
I had
train.
fun. How about that? I
That's
did
all
have
that
fun.
matters. I'm glad.
Yes, the
I am-
fun is what matters.
All right. Next topic. I need to move on to this because we haven't gotten over pictures. All right. Pitch portion. Pardon me.
Oh, I think I know where this is going, Robbie.
I want the four of us to conceive the birth child that is pizza sushi.
Conceive the birth child. So it seems like somebody else has conceived this birth child. There's
Yeah,
a
but,
photograph.
I
It's
mean,
already in
it's-
fruition. It's here.
No,
It's here already.
no, we got to do it in the reverse.
It's been birthed.
No, we got to make like actual pizza. This is just sushi in the shape of pizza. This isn't pizza sushi.
Why don't we do a biopic on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta
that's
Can you
invent
right.
guys
it
stop
first.
saying biopic? Isn't it biopic? Like,
No.
That,
one
there's,
says
a
biopic.
big debate. A lot of
Let-
people,
let-
a lot of
let
people
me- let
think
us
it's
know
biopic,
in the comments
but I think
down
it's
below.
biopic.
What
I'm
you
like,
think?
what are they talking about?
It's definitely biopic.
I've heard the debate undergone by people before.
It's like, oh, this is a biopic about Abraham Lincoln, not a biopic.
Before I had heard it pronounced out loud, I had only read the word, and in my head I said biopic. But then I heard people starting to say
See,
biopic.
biopic kind of reminds me of like bionic eyesight or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I think that,
Or it sounds
We
like
can rebuild him.
like
Yes,
a surgical
we have the
procedure or
technology.
something.
Yes.
We're going
in
biopic.
for a biopic the other day. I'm
That's
not,
right, that's
not,
right.
ex- not really
Right.
excited about it.
That's right.
Gonna be off my feet for a couple days after that biopic.
Yes.
Oh, you guys are a couple of biopics.
Yeah,
Biopic.
Yeah, biopic.
You
Yeah.
guys are a couple of biopics.
Yes.
So pizza sushi.
Pizza
how
sushi.
how would you make it other than what is shown before you? This is just an example. How would you guys make pizza sushi
Okay, well, food
with
is,
marinara sauce,
food
with
is Jay's
brony,
wheelhouse here.
cheese? We got
and I'm a little bit of a food guy as well, not so much as
What-
you.
now
what would
you're
mix well?
creative, Jay. Would
Yeah.
you have come up with something like
No.
sushi pizza?
I'm thinking.
I mean, I'm creative, but I think sushi is.
I think we can mix sushi
You don't like
with
sushi?
marinara.
No. I'm saying sushi
Jake
is.
loves sushi.
Sushi's my thing.
Okay, yeah.
That's my
and
love,
so, like,
that's my love
don't
language.
fuck with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like,
how,
if you could put soy sauce on it,
Yeah.
I'm there.
But
so
only
how
a
can
little
you make
bit.
a pizza sushi, incorporating
seen-
like marinara and pepperoni with seafood aspects.
Before we go on to
Negative.
that,
Yeah.
There's
I
just
feel
no
like
way.
you might agree with me on this. Have you heard of there's these places that were cropping up? It became fashionable recently of these sushi burritos, where it was basically just like a giant freaking nori roll that you would eat like a burrito. And I'm like, fuck that, man.
No.
Fuck
wow.
that! You're gonna take a bite and it's gonna be all fucking rice, and then you.
Yeah.
See, like,
I don't even like burritos where it's like
I love
like
burritos.
like all wrapped, like half of it's
Oh, I
wrapped.
see
You take
what
a
you're
bite
saying.
out of
I
it,
see
and
what
you're like,
you're saying.
okay,
Yeah,
that was
how do you
all
not love
wrapped. That
burritos?
wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think if there was one kind of food that I had to eat for the rest of my life, it would be a burrito.
I'd say
It's
pizza.
so versatile. You
It
can-
is. It's
I'd say
very
pizza.
versatile.
I'd say ramen
Pizza's
noodles.
versatile
Ramen.
too.
Okay, so now that's
Pizza
what
is
we're
versatile.
discussing right
Okay,
now.
sushi pizza.
Pizza
You're
got
on it-
more versatile because now you got pizzushi.
Sushi.
There
I'll
it
say-
is.
I would argue that
Sushi.
Risotto.
Sushi, yeah.
if you tried to make sushi styled food with the ingredients of a pizza, you'd simply end up with a calzone or perhaps a Totino's pizza roll. Yeah.
Right, like a pizza roll.
Yeah, it would be a pizza roll.
But that's like trying to make a pizza burrito.
It would be
Yeah,
wrapped in
That's just a calzone.
sushi. It would be
feel
wrapped
like-
in seaweed, though, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that would be where you'd go?
So you said you had it? Like, because I feel like the nori wrap is like kind of
I
brittle.
did not have one.
Okay.
I saw it on the
Oh.
internet.
Yeah, crazy.
But like, where would you even get a nori that big? Because like usually like a nori
Perhaps
is like
I'm
9
misrepresenting
by
it.
9, and I've never really seen them any
That's
bigger
fair.
or smaller than that.
That's fair.
you
'cause
guys are.
I wonder though if you
listening
could
to
like
What's
if
the
you
Haps?
like wet them, you could kind of fuse the noris together.
There's a place in
That's fair.
there's a place in Ithaca that does a sushi burrito.
Well,
Is it a burrito with sushi in it, or is it
It doesn't really look like what I had seen as a sushi burrito. That just looks more like a burrito.
That looks like a.
But
there's a little
but
fucking
I've seen. Let me
thing.
see if I can find.
Because like if you think about like spring roll,
Yeah,
paper,
like, so-
rice paper and stuff like that, that stuff is pretty
Like-
fragile. Too.
Like that. Like it's just a big honkin' nori roll.
yeah, okay.
I'd eat that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would, though.
I mean, I wouldn't eat it all the time. I wouldn't order it every other week, but like maybe once I'd try it.
But you actually
Yeah.
eat it burrito style. You don't slice it.
Yeah, slice and then eat the
Oh,
pieces.
okay.
No, I think you just like honk
I
into
mean,
it.
like, okay, so you talk about like this. So sushi was the thing, and then they all of a sudden came out with poke bowls, and I thought that was great.
I'm not a fan of the poke bowl.
Really?
I like poke balls.
I like poke bowls.
Yeah.
I like poke
You
balls.
gotta catch 'em
But I mean,
all.
there's like I don't see much like it's really kind of the same thing.
It is. However, I'll pose it to you this way, right? So we have on the menu here the taco salad.
Yes, taco salad.
Why would I eat that when I could put all that same stuff in a burrito and just have a goddamn burrito, which is way better and easier to eat? I have very strong feelings about things like this.
But then the shell's not deep fried, though.
True. You could, man, go to like Chimichanga Town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
true.
just
That's fair.
that's just added steps.
Dude,
That's
we
just
chimichanga special on Sunday.
Dude,
Chimichanga
yeah.
is cool. Sunday, yes.
Chimichangas are
I
awesome.
want.
real
And
quick,
we can make
guys.
some kind of like what is
Yes.
this? Like ancho sauce or
Chimichangas.
something like that.
Real quick, I just want to say that we're not having any Warzone streams until next Monday. Put them off until next Monday. No weekday, weekend Warzone streams.
Was that necessary?
Yeah, it was so
Do
necessary.
you really have
How did
that
that-
viewership?
It's right there. It says right there. No
Okay.
Warzone stream.
Yeah, but you wrote that.
By
Yeah.
the by,
Yeah, that
Bye
was you.
bye.
no Warzone streams.
No
Yeah,
Warzone
no
stream, guys.
Warzone
Oh,
streams.
and since we're on the subject, Dave Harris is playing at what's that
Oh
place
fuck!
called?
I
Deep
forgot
dive?
about
Deep
that.
Dive on May 25th, which is a Thursday,
Thursday.
Wow.
and we are going to be there.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it.
Yep.
Is that this coming Thursday?
Nope, it's next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Week
What
Okay,
is
from
the
Thursday.
date?
okay,
What
that's
is that?
good because this Thursday.
What
this
is
Thursday
that?
is like
I'm just gonna write down
nephew's
next
birthday.
Thursday.
All right, and apparently it's Tommy's nephew's birthday.
This coming Thursday. I think it's the 20th. I think
Happy
that's a
birthday,
Thursday.
little Oliver.
No, maybe it's a Friday. I think it's the 20th.
That's a big happy birthday to Oliver.
Who's Oliver? My nephew.
Steven? Fred?
No,
Joe?
no.
John? Jacob?
Joe and John are my two brothers.
We're not talking about your brothers right now.
I know, but that's a coincidence. You can guess it. This is fun. Guess my nephew's name.
Parker.
That's his middle name.
I'm
That's
feeling
crazy.
That's
That's his
enough for
middle
me.
name?
Yeah.
That's enough for
So
me.
the first name would be Peter.
No,
Peter Parker.
It's not a
Oh,
big
Peter
Spider-Man.
Parker.
Oh,
Nice.
fuck, I do that.
but that's pretty funny, Robbie. That's pretty cool.
yeah, and I got that after like what, the 7th,
Yeah.
8th name?
I'll
How
count
about-
that as a win.
How about Anthony?
Nope.
Marcus.
Mm-mm.
Andrew.
What sounds Andrew
Nope.
Parker?
Nope.
I like that. That's got a good ring to it.
Did we already say Anthony?
Yeah.
Did we say Michael?
No.
Michael.
You
George.
didn't, and it's not. No, not George. But that's a good name.
Eric.
You don't see a lot of Georges. No, not Eric.
Is it Robert? It'd be so
No, but that would be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay.
Jaybird,
John. Joe.
Joseph,
I already said Joe.
Yeah.
Jack,
Jack.
No.
Jack Parker.
Jacob. Stephen.
Richard.
Eric,
Is it
No.
Richard?
No.
Jack.
No,
Jack.
but that's my brother John's middle name.
Oh, wow.
It's,
John
Steven.
Richard,
Yeah.
Norman.
Charles.
No.
Eric again.
Ooh.
No.
LeBron.
No.
Kevin.
Daniel.
Kevin.
Nope. Nope.
Kevin Durant has an operator in Warzone now.
Oh my God.
You can play Warzone as Kevin Durant.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
but,
funny.
but let's get back on topic. Guess
Okay.
his name.
Yeah,
Guessing
you're
the
right.
name of my
Is
nephew.
it,
Yes,
is
yes.
it Patrick?
Nope.
Is it Tommy?
Nope.
Is it Gary?
Nope.
Gary?
Larry.
Larry?
No.
Larrett?
No.
It's not Gary.
Harry.
Or,
Harry.
No.
or Harry.
It is a normal name.
Chris.
Harry.
No.
Chris. It's
No,
Chris.
It's not Chris.
Jack.
I said
We
Jack.
Yeah, it's been
Oh,
We
you
all
did.
said
Oh,
Jack
that's
at
Jack.
least once.
Well, I didn't.
So,
Jack is a good name.
Jack is a good name.
Justin,
Nope.
Paul.
Nope.
Barry,
Nope.
Ted,
Nope.
Pass up.
Matthew.
Nope.
Christopher.
Nope.
I already said Chris.
I said Christopher too. Get it.
John.
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
No, we all got those.
Nathan.
Luke.
Nathan.
Nope. Nope. Luke is my cousin's name.
Oh, close. Can't-
Larry. No, we
Not-
already said
not
Larry.
no.
Nicholas.
Nope.
Nicholas is
Benjamin.
Nick.
Benjamin!
Yeah!
Jay got it. All right. It's the little
Teamwork.
things in life.
And we're just looking at some sushi pizza.
Yes.
So back to the sushi pizza. I like the idea that
Benjamin Parker.
Benjamin Parker.
That's
Ben
I like
Parker.
Yeah.
That's Spider-Man's uncle.
That is Uncle Ben.
You said it wasn't Spider-Man.
So it
No, I
was a
didn't- I
big
didn't
Spider-Man
know that.
fan.
Maybe it is a Spider-Man
You,
thing.
you know, if you said it was related to Spider-Man, we would have got this.
I was
when,
unaware.
when Pat said Peter.
I should
don't
have
have-
stuck with the Spider-Man
I don't have a
theme.
lot of Spider-Man.
I didn't know there was a Spider-Man theme to it. Hey,
All right, guys. So I think we're done with the pizza sushi. I want to talk about a cartoon.
Shocking.
yeah, where are we going with this?
All right. So in the last episode, I talked about a
Popeye. Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner.
Oh, I
Those
like
are my
Wile E.
favorite
Coyote.
characters in Looney Tunes.
Dude, I love Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner.
I like Marvin the Martian.
Yeah, Marvin the
Yeah.
Martian was good. Chili Willy, the penguin, I
Chili
loved
Willy's
him.
good.
Yeah. I liked the two, the two
Chili
sheepdogs.
Willy.
Chili Willy wasn't Looney Tunes,
Yeah,
but
he
he
was
was still there.
Hanna-Barbera, right?
I don't think
Chili Willy was
even-
like
I
a
think it was his own thing. Yeah,
It was like a segment on another
he was with the
show.
Woody Woodpecker. Like
Yeah.
they were in the same.
And then
They
there
were-
was
they were
there was the
cousins.
horse
Yeah.
that had a banjo.
yes,
Pokey?
there was.
I don't think Pokey had a banjo.
There
No.
was a whole
Slow,
Western,
Slowpoke, you're thinking is the,
Gumby's cousin.
There's
Gumby and
Western-
Pokey.
but
Western
there's
Was it
horse.
Pookie or Pokey?
Pokey. Gumby and Pokey.
And then
No, you're thinking-
Pookie
yeah, I
was
know who you're
Garfield's
thinking of.
teddy
Yeah,
bear.
banjo or a guitar.
Oh,
or something.
yeah.
he was.
Do you remember the one with
He
the
was a
two
Western
sheepdogs and they would be
That
like,
was
morning Sam,
Hanna-Barbera.
morning Ralph.
You're in
Remember that one?
Hanna-Barbera land.
Yeah, I do remember
Morning
that.
Yeah,
Sam, morning
Bugs
Ralph.
And
Bunny
weren't they like
fucking with people.
adversaries? But then they would punch out, and they were like,
Yeah,
then
they
they'd go have
weren't
beers.
adversaries, but they would they would punch out at 1 in the morning when the other one was clocking out, and they would say morning Sam, morning Ralph. And then there was like a wolf or a coyote who was trying to
Yes.
get the sheep
Yeah.
Yes,
in whimsical
The
ways,
sheepdog.
and the sheepdog would just kind of lay there with its eye, its fold of skin over its eyes, but
Bangs.
it would foil
They were
the.
bangs.
Oh yeah.
There were bangs.
And it would foil the coyote or wolf.
Then there
or
was that
whatever
big
it was.
orange
Whoa.
monster thing too.
Clifford?
That would
No.
hug them and squeeze them, and he would.
I'm
know-
gonna
I
cut
know
the
who you're
rabbit.
talking- I know who you're
I'm gonna
talking
I'm
cut
gonna
the
love them and
rabbit.
squeeze
Yeah,
them, and
yeah.
I'm gonna break
Yeah.
their neck.
Yeah.
That's like
Like
Tommy
Lenny.
Boy.
Yeah,
Oh, and Lenny
Like
and Tommy Boy.
Lenny from Of Mice
it
and
was.
Men.
And then there was Yosemite Sam, but they took his guns away now. You can't have his guns.
Oh,
anymore.
They
really?
straight up
I didn't know
canceled
they
Pepe
still,
Le
they
Pew.
still had.
Pepe
Why?
Le Pew got canceled.
Oh, he was a
Because,
rapist.
yeah, it's all like
Oh yeah, he was a bit of
his
a
whole
badass,
shtick
right?
is
He
rape
was
culture,
always-
man.
Yeah, Pepe Le Pew
The
did.
cat. He would
did-
always rape the
yeah,
cat.
no did not mean no to Pepe
No,
Le Pew.
no,
That
no,
was
no.
terrible.
Yep.
And it's at the time everybody was like, "That's so funny."
that rascally
Well, I mean,
skunk.
he's just bouncing around.
He
you know,
was a
and-
skunk.
He was a horny
So
skunk,
they were trying
man.
to say that he wasn't like a good guy, and then there was like this weird like French stereotype.
Oh,
aspect
yeah,
He
that
was a
is true.
Casanova, is what
He's
he
a
was. He
Casanova.
really was.
Yeah.
He was a ladies' man.
Yeah, you could say rapist. Though.
Yeah.
Date rapist.
Yeah.
You know, would be the
He was not a good
But
person.
Tom from Tom and Jerry used to do the same thing too. Sometimes with the
remember
female
that.
cat. He
No.
would,
Oh, yeah. But I used to
Yeah,
love
he
Tom and
would.
Jerry.
Oh, he would always be trying to do like valiant acts to woo female cat.
but
But then there was the other cat who was just all better. And then I think at the end of the episode, there Tom sits in the on a railroad track, and then Jerry goes through the same shit, and then they just both commit unaliving themselves.
Aye.
Wow.
Death by train. Yeah, no. There was some dark shit in those Hanna-Barbera cartoons back in the day.
They weren't Hanna-Barbera either. Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry are
I don't think
Hanna-Barbera?
so.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Mm.
Let us know in the comments
They
down
might be.
below.
They might be.
Is
No,
Hanna-Barbera?
I think they're
Is-
again their own thing.
Let's go
Got
to
Tommy
the
on the
video
fact
tape.
I'm gonna go with
Fact
no.
checks.
They were not Hanna-Barbera.
I'm going with yes on Hanna-Barbera.
Created in 1940 by William Hanna and Joseph
Oh,
Barbera.
they were.
Get wrecked, scrub.
Yeah, maybe.
But what were you going to say, Robbie, when you brought
So,
up the cartoons?
so we brought up a cartoon last week, or I did.
Clone High.
Clone High, yes. I got a special sneak peek of the new show, the reboot, the new season.
Did it tickle your fancy?
I feel like the voices were off. I mean, you got like
Vince wasn't here today.
you got how long has it been? It's been about like 20 years. It's been 20 years. So you got the voice of Joan of Arc. She's aged, and her voice ages as well. So now Joan of Arc doesn't really sound like a teenager. She kind of sounds like a woman in her 50s now at this point. But all in all,
That happens.
It's good. It's good. So what happens in the episode is they've all been unfrozen after 20 years. They were frozen in the year 2003, and it is now 2023. So now they just basically take what if you took someone who was from 2003 and just unfroze them? They wouldn't be politically correct. They'd say the wrong things.
That's true. Well, there's a lot wrong with this whole statement, but the first thing that I would like to say is it's a fucking cartoon.
Well,
Yeah, but
calm down.
Oh, what? I can't say that?
even
on,
cartoons
Why
can
can't I say
espouse
that?
questionable viewpoints.
Why can't I say that?
Pat, we're all friends here. There's banter.
I said it friendly.
And then there's just aggression.
I said it
And
friendly.
this podcast is not your outlet for that aggression, Pat.
It could be.
I wasn't
It
that
could be.
aggressive. I was friendly.
Yeah, no, it is. It is a fucking cartoon. And one of the bits is one of the clones from 2003 was Christopher Columbus. So then he changes his name once he gets unfrozen because he realized he wants to distance himself from Christopher Columbus. He's like, I'm a clone of Christopher Columbus. I don't want to be, because all the rape and murder and stuff that Christopher Columbus did was not very cool. So he changed his name to Topher Bus or something.
I think Christopher Columbus was an idiot, but I never heard rape and murder.
Yeah,
I know he
Christopher
just
Columbus,
thought
yeah.
he was in the West Indies. He was in the West Indies.
He thought he was.
Yeah, he thought so.
Nope, he was in America, and they named it after
The funny thing is,
Who would they name it after?
Amerigo Vespucci.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go.
Yo, Vespucci.
there's a Michelin Web sketch that points this out. But if Christopher Columbus thought that because the Earth was round and he had sailed west from Britain or Europe,
From Spain.
which is in Europe,
Right. It is.
but
Britain, Europe, Spain.
so
all
wait,
of
what
them.
did he call it? The West Indies, right?
Yes.
So, like, if he was going west and he ended up in what they called the Indies, he would be in the eastern part of the Indies. He would be in the East Indies, not the West Indies.
Well, again, this goes to he's an idiot. He is
True,
an idiot.
yes,
So,
very
yeah,
true,
very,
yes.
Yeah, but pretty much everyone was a fucking idiot back then. They didn't
I don't
shit
know. What about
shit.
Galileo? I know that was before, but
But he was a brave idiot we can give him because
Yeah.
he did sail. He went for
Yeah.
it. And
still an
everyone
asshole.
thought you would sail right off the edge of the earth back
Right,
then.
yeah.
So,
they
He,
those
proved,
were
he
idiots.
really showed them.
Those people are back.
yeah,
Although you can't sail off because there's an ice wall, they say.
that's fair.
The flat Earth people.
Oh,
Yes.
so you just run into the ice wall?
Yeah,
That makes
at
sense.
some point. Yeah.
You want to talk about flat Earth? We can talk about flat Earth.
We
Let me
could.
tell you about why I believe in flat Earth.
Whoa.
Why I am a. You heard it here first. You're lovely. I can't even. I'm not a flat Earth.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't even
I
do
didn't know
the
where we were
shtick.
going with
I worked with a guy, this crazy dude who washed the dishes, and I think I've told you guys about
Yeah,
this
it's
guy
me.
before. Yeah, well, I do. I currently work with a crazy guy who washed the dishes. Okay, everywhere I've ever worked, there was a crazy guy who washed the dishes. This one crazy guy who washed the dishes believed in both flat Earth and hollow Earth. So that the Earth is flat, but it's hollow on the inside, and there's like another like race of
So
people
wait,
that
so
lives
wait, is
inside
there-
the Earth.
I think we talked about this
Yeah.
before.
So it's
We
almost
might
like
have.
I don't know, like a deep dish pizza, but hollow on the inside. I think.
Well, like,
He
what
also
is the
thought that
shape
the
of
devil
Under-Earth?
was turning people trans in order to destroy humanity. So he wasn't really a
I
good
don't
guy.
believe that.
That
at
makes a
all.
lot of sense, though. I get that.
Yeah, do
No,
you?
Calm
I
down,
do
Pat.
not. I don't get it. I don't.
You
I do
don't.
not get
Pat
it.
does not
I
agree
do not.
or believe in that.
I do not get
None
it.
of us
No.
here.
No, I'm wearing a skirt right now, actually. You
all
don't
right,
know.
calm
but
down,
I'm-
guys.
He was a troubled
Whoa.
man.
Calm down, guys.
One time I put on,
Yeah.
you know the song Lullaby by The Cure?
Yes.
So I played that song at work one day, and he came out of the dish pit and he was like, "Oh man, I love this song. My mom used to play it for me at bedtime all the time when I was a kid." And I'm like, "This song is about like a spider monster coming and like putting his tongue in your eyes and eating you. Spider-Man's
Thank
having
you.
you for dinner tonight. Like this is not like just because it's called Lullaby doesn't
Right.
mean it's a good
It's
song
not
to
Lullaby.
listen
No,
to at
it's
bed
like
for a
ironic
child."
to call that.
So I'm kind of just felt bad for the dude. He had a hard lot in life, I think. But
All right, Jay Bird. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 42. What is it?
21.
It's 21. It is.
Come on.
Right on, brother man.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
it's 21.
I don't believe this.
All right, you try it. I'm thinking of a different number between 1 and 64. What is it?
63.
Yeah.
It's okay.
What? So you're saying you don't believe me?
Yes, I do not believe you.
You don't believe in me or the odds?
I don't believe it.
All right, one last time. Pat Burke, a number between 1 and 14. What is it?
7.5.
It was 8. He
See?
was wrong.
I was so close,
but he was
though. I was
really,
close.
Not
really
close enough.
That was close.
Not close
Really
enough.
close.
You round up, so I got
You
it.
do
I
round
nailed
up
it.
at 5. You round up.
Yes, I nailed it. So
Right on.
see, there you go. Now I believe you.
Yeah. Because we all got it.
Yeah, that's right. I believe
Everybody
it.
got it right.
Yes.
All right, Robbie, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10.
I don't know. I
That's
don't
a
know what it
small
could
window.
Guess,
Small
man.
window.
Be. It could be 1. It could also be 2.
Just guess, bro.
Could it be 3 or 4?
Why don't you just guess, Robbie?
You know what I love? It kind of reminds me of the scene from Princess Bride
6.
when he's stringing the poisons.
Yeah.
He's like, well, this one could be poison.
It could
but I
be
guess it's
7,
not
though.
because it's
That's a
in front of
great
me.
scene.
But what about the one in front of you?
Every scene in that movie is a great
it was.
scene.
Maybe 8 or 9.
You got to commit
Shut
yourself.
up, Robbie.
Commit it. Commit, Robbie. Commit.
Commit
to one.
4.
God, it was 3.
I was going to say pie.
You know what?
You would have been close.
I was actually thinking 4, so maybe you just read my mind instead of over there.
Four
All right,
is my
Jake.
favorite number.
Now it's your turn.
Oh my God.
This is podcast.
This is
Gold,
great
by the
listening
way.
material right here.
You think anyone's still listening right now? They've been already tuned out.
Nah, they're
Yeah,
listening.
If
they're
you're
gone.
listening,
They're gone.
comment down
All right.
below.
Jay's
Crumble
thinking.
nuts.
Jay is thinking of a number. Let us know in the comments what you think the number
That's
Jay
right.
is
Think of
thinking
the number
of
Jay
is.
is thinking.
If you're still listening to this,
Let's hear
think
some
the
numbers.
number that Jay's thinking. Think of it hard inside your head.
Jay, what
and
is it?
comment down below.
between?
We'll say 1 and 100.
It's
1
between
and
1 and 100.
God.
Whoever has the best aglets and whoever guesses Jay's
That's
number
Gets a drink
gets
chip.
a drink chip at the bar here at lovely
Crossroads Bar and Grill.
Bar and
Home of
Grill.
Awesome and Handsome.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
So the same 7 of you that are listening, take a picture of your shoelace and throw a number out there.
And tweet
got it.
at Munchlax Attacks on Twitter.
Speaking of tweeting at, any word from Neil deGrasse Tyson? Robbie tweeted at Neil deGrasse Tyson to see if he
No.
would come on the podcast.
No
Not yet.
response. He's too
No,
cool. He's
yeah.
too busy.
No, he's just busy. It's not he's too cool. He's just
And
busy.
he's
busy.
he has tweeted since then, but also I don't know if he sees it
Neil deGrasse Tyson's okay.
because I just made
He's
a
no Carl
tweet
Sagan.
and then put in at Neil Tyson in my tweet,
Dude,
so
why
I don't
do they
know if
make
he
his
gets
house a
notified or
museum?
sees it. I mean, he has
They
to see
should.
it, right?
That is so
I love
cool.
Carl Sagan, man.
Well, since we were bringing that up, though, I guess I lost that bet with you, Robbie, because I said Neil deGrasse would be here before me, and now I'm here. So I lose that bet. I lost it.
It's okay.
Like the Carl Sagan Cosmos TV series. That was fantastic. But then Neil
They
deGrasse
can't see us
Tyson.
shaking hands, by the way,
Jay
Robbie.
Yeah, they shook
Yeah,
hands.
you
weird.
grabbed my chain, and
It
this
made me
isn't visual.
uncomfortable.
This is, yeah, they can't see that.
All right, guys, I think it's about time we
Hit the old dusty trail.
round
Can
thing.
we go home?
Deep dive next Thursday. What does that mean?
It's not
That's-
even
that's
midnight
Dave's
yet.
Okay.
That's-
concert.
Okay, I gotta write that down. Otherwise, I won't know jack shit. I'm always writing.
Uncle
things.
Dave.
Uncle Vid.
That's right.
Remember?
Uncle Vid.
Because he got COVID that one time.
Uncle Vid with his deep throat horses.
Deep throat horses. Tom, anything else you'd like to?
That's an inside joke.
I can tell.
That's an inside joke.
Can you anything else you want to throw in?
Anything I
here
want
at the tail end?
Anything I want to throw in
You got
here
like
at the
2 people
tail
listening at this point, and one of them's you.
there still
You're gonna
two?
listen to.
I'm gonna listen to it. Jay's
I
gonna,
listen in my
Jay might
car
listen to
when I
it.
come in.
Jay will be on his bike listening to it. He'll be on there.
and then Pat will listen to it. So we got at least 4 people.
Oh,
who
wait.
listen
You
to
threw
it.
that at the end. No, Pat's not listening to it. This is
You're in it.
This
and
is
your
I'm-
ego.
This is it. I'm done.
All right, guys. So it's been lovely having you guys on. It's been a lovely episode. I think it went well. I think it went great.
Yeah, I think we talked about some interesting things. Childhood shoe tying memories, sushi, pizza.
I don't know about 10 Pokemon next game, but
10 is a lot.
I swear to God, every time I say I'm going to go hard and you just keep coming at me
I
sideways.
loved the Digimon curveball.
Yeah, I was excited for that one.
I didn't realize they were so similar.
And that was the one that threw both of you guys off. That was the first and only one to throw you guys off. Was the Digimon?
True, but not old
Digimon.
Patty Burke.
Except Patty Burke, right? Patty Burke. You couldn't pull the wool over my eyes.
But
Yeah,
I'm not
pretty
calling.
early in the
I don't
morning.
even want to call this a full no hitter because Pat knows. Pat knew who Voltorb
Yeah,
was.
but he's
Still a
still,
full
yeah, he
no-hitter,
still
though.
got him all
It is
right.
still, yeah.
Just because
Come
he
on.
knew.
I don't know,
That's
man.
That's like, well, I would give you a 100 on the exam you just took, but you clearly studied, so...
Yeah, right.
So that's it for tonight. Please make sure to leave a like. Destroy that like button. Take a brick to your phone as long as you hit that like and sub button. And make sure you comment down below before you do that. I know I've asked you to comment a lot of things, but
I have a question.
just comment, bro.
When people say ring that bell,
Ring that bell.
what do they mean?
Okay, so
Like, if I look at YouTube, I don't see a bell.
click on any video, just anything.
All right,
So
hang on,
The
let me turn
bell
my
is going to
volume
give
down
you
here.
notifications.
shh.
Can I say it? Come
No.
on. I know what the bell does.
I think I know what it does,
So
but I don't
there's,
see it anywhere.
There's a subscribe button. You click on it, and then there's the bell. So when you click the bell button,
Oh, so you have to subscribe
Yeah.
and then you hit the
Yeah.
bell.
and you know what? If you guys
For
want to do that, if you guys
notifications.
want to
Yeah.
ring that bell,
Wow.
Well,
Good
thanks
idea.
for. I'm glad that the video I clicked is something I don't mind being subscribed to.
Was it
Isn't
the-
you
it was
just
the Always
hack-
Sunny?
It was the Always Sunny podcast. Yeah,
I was gonna listen to that
Which
earlier
I got
today, but
halfway
there's
through
just
the
like
new episode. On my way
there's
to work
like
today.
70 episodes at this point.
There's a
But
better chance I'd listen to that podcast than this one.
Yeah,
Pat,
That's right.
I'm so glad to
I'm gonna go
finally
ahead and
get
say
you on.
it's a better podcast.
I'm so glad that I finally got you on, Pat. But honestly, I'm okay for not having you on for a while because you've been very hurtful.
He's been disparaging.
Wow.
Oh, all
Wow.
the 6 people who are listening,
Wow.
look at me.
I never
No, wait,
said
hang on, hang on.
6.
Only
I gave you
6
more
people
credit.
listen to me
I
on
went from 9 to 7.
9 to 7,
I never
I
went
heard
to
you.
6. I gave you credit.
Either way, I love you guys. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you, Jay.
My dude. Love you.
Love you too, man. All right. This is Munchlax Attacks signing off. If I could click this.